Uh, Welcome to Anytime, Anywhere After Hours Edition. Yeah, I'm just going to start you guys off in the Tri-Kingdoms. If you don't like being there, you can go somewhere the fuck else.
Okay.
Because you got Freddy with good shit.
Any reds?
No reds.
No reds.
I played Virtuoso.
What the hell's that?
You want to learn some didgeridoo there, Freddy?
Oh no, I'm working on my loop skill.
We're gonna have to have a jam session sometime, mate.
Oh yeah, I'm surprisingly good at it.
What about you, Colburn? You know any instruments?
Nah, not really my thing. Sorry.
Yeah, well, you could just bang your axe up and down on the ground like a drum, help us keep a beat.
Sure.
Just imagine that someday, like already many of the PCs who've been around for a while, as soon as something happens, they all break out into song and dance. They're like fucking Fred Astaire and shit. And it's like, no. There are PCs who are newer, like, the fuck is up with this shit?
Alright, do we want to finally explore this zone? Because I know it's pushing Logan off the
No. You guys can go wherever you want. I don't care anymore.
I know.
It's all good.
Yeah,
I mean, there's some stuff going on in some places, no stuff going on in others. So
because I've done most of my stuff. What do you guys want to
do? I got it.
So weird.
I do my shadow run skill whoring or shadow walking.
Oh, you do it now? Okay.
Well, that's just the way Logan described it before. It's like you're basically meditating. So that's how I picture for wrestling, him sitting down and jamming on his didgeridoo while he's actually shadow walking.
Well, when he's skill whoring, yes. When he's actually moving place to place, then he's walking around like he's on walkabout, mate. So, right, you guys are underneath the trees with the giant platforms and stuff, and it just looking around, you can tell that this is the place that there's no permanent structures on the ground, which strikes you as a bit odd because wrestling can tell you merchant-wise it makes no sense. But
fucking expensive here, mate.
What appears to be happening is that the wagons and such from the 3 different places, and it is only wagons, even though you can tell that the people from the west definitely have fucking steam power, but they come in wagons and stuff, and everybody does their best to offload shit as quickly as possible and load it onto our wagons. The guards are careful. Basically, they're definitely getting a tax on everything. Anybody who's wanting to go up the magical elevator thing, their shit's getting looked through. Sometimes the guards assign the tax, sometimes not. It depends on how they feel about it. But it looks like it looks like that for the caravans on the ground, speed is of the essence. It's like they have whole teams of people that appear that maybe they either work for the caravans or wherever. Probably most of them work for the caravans. A few that maybe live here because it's really expensive. Their whole job is we're going to offload and onload shit as quick as possible and get you on your way.
If you check the link I sent, I can't be bothered explaining everything.
Now, Freddy, is one thing you should never trust a pack of pikers when you're buying a caravan.
Okay.
You inevitably end up with some stray dog in the trade.
Mm-hmm.
You like dogs?
I like dogs.
Right. Freddy, do you remember if technology works here, mate?
That's a good question, because we found this camera juicer thing in the tree.
I climbed up in the tree and pulled that out.
Yeah, but
5 cards, by the way. Wrestling.
Yep, go on.
I don't know. But the flashlights don't work, so it's like I don't really know what's going on with that.
Oh, that's right. We tested out the flashlight and it didn't work. Well, maybe the alien has a really strong willpower.
Let me see if I can find out. That
Plus
is
those, if it's not the aliens, it's definitely the Mormons. And I've heard they've got technology like this.
Magic is unlimited. You can tell that just from attempting to cast full rules.
Come on.
Roll. At this point, Freddy's head explodes, showering you both with viscous brains and bodily fluids.
I continue my conversation with him.
Freddy drops all his shit on the ground, and he just looks at it like, my bow case, it fell down.
I picked it up.
As I was saying, Freddy, it's sad that a family can be torn apart by something as simple as a pack of wild dogs. Oh, Eddie, what happened to you, Freddy?
The universe hates me.
This is no willpower for casting of spells, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're not sure because Freddy just went and went through a full body spasm.
You know how often I've seen Freddy do that? A lot.
It could be he has different issues.
I've seen him like throwing up all over himself, falling all over. This is normal for Freddy.
That would be a great series of cuts if this was a film. It just shows blah, 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 slipping in it. Oh God!
Well, do I need a willpower roll? I'm going to attempt a spell.
Sure. No willpower roll needed. Have fun.
Here we go. All right, that was fun.
All right. Hey, had his fun. So, what do you guys do? Right now, you're kind of off. You're out of everybody's way. You're just kind of observing.
So I have a giant sack of
Whoa.
No.
You might want to have Doc Fulton look at that, Matt.
No.
Whoa.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. I'll wait for it to come back.
Yay! Good card. I get rid of all my cards. Yay.
Let's see. I gotta get rid of some more here. Let's see. I got some pretty good cards right now.
Sweet.
Accounting plus 20. I'm gonna get rid of accounting. I've also got given NPC 4 cards of player's choice. Oof. Oh, what do you think, Freddie? Should I make the contractor? Should I make the contractor I struck the deal with in Gothic pause rated so he doesn't fuck up the construction?
Doesn't have to be here in at least 2 sessions.
That's the only thing. Oh, that's a good question.
This would be the second session that the translator's been present as we started in this place that has a translator.
Oh, the little Dobby guy? Yeah, that's a good choice too.
The guy who translates here.
Yeah, I have no money to pay him though.
Yeah, I'm thinking about making the construction guy because we're about to have him build a player base for us, and I don't want him fucking it up. Because that's what we did with Mr. Fang, remember? We gave him cards. And he ended up being pause rated too. And since I paid him enough, he spent a couple of them. Huh?
Yeah, cards or hero points.
Nah, it's 4 cards, not hero points. So not as good as that. But yeah, we made Mr. Fang. We gave him 4 hero points.
That's up to you.
It's pretty good.
By the way, if you want to read that link, there's all the info about this zone.
Yeah, I've got it up here in the window. This is like, yeah, you got a lot of notes on this place.
Yeah. By the way, Jay, you need to do all your skill holding at once. So you have 9 more to do.
Oh, that's right. I made my roll on the first attempt, didn't I?
Yeah. You have 9 more, so.
Yeah, I want to try to get a crit on that.
Oh, then change the target number to whatever the crit would be.
So my skill right now is 34. What would a crit be? A 3?
3. Yeah.
Okay.
Target number 3. Do you not have trumps or anything?
Yeah, I've got the first level of pattern walking. So I have the ability to use trumps, and I've got the cards you gave me.
But you can't make any.
I could attempt it. I've never succeeded at it, mainly because I'm really bad
You
at painting.
have 7 more attempts if you want to try it.
So, Freddie, I have one spell that I want to try to get maxed out. Or I want to
you
get
can
the
do
next
it either.
level up.
You can do it either now or at the end of the section. Up to
Now.
you. Now? Okay. So,
But I mean, you wouldn't get a skill up or anything from it right now, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to
this
get
would just
started
be
on it.
like to get the check in it, or
Yep.
Yeah, well, same as before then. Skill
So-
hold button.
10 numbers.
Yep.
So the skill is a 10.
Yep, then you put 10 in the other one, the second
So-
block.
Target number.
10.
I'm trying to get a crit. Right? Oh, so just
Yeah.
10. Right, and hit submit. Nope.
Oh, that sucks.
Womp womp.
yeah, I came close. I rolled an 8 and a 7.
Ooh.
I was trying to get a crit in shadow walking.
Well, you have a few more rolls, Jay, so...
I do. I just did my 9 more, right?
Did you? Oh, that was you, yeah.
Yeah, well,
But still
depending
got my
on your
check.
skill, sometimes it's better to just try to get checks in things to build up. Sometimes it's better to go for crits. It's a judgment call, but
Yeah.
it is a huge pain in the ass, depending on what you're trying to build up and how hard you keep after it. Like Freddy's becoming the fucking Trump champion, and not the kind who wears a MAGA hat. The other kind, the good guy.
Well, that's kind of why I picked shadow walking. I was thinking, well, Freddy's good enough to focus on the painting and making cards and all that.
Well, there's a lot of ways you could go, because you could also go into shape shifting, so you can eventually do Logris and all kinds of different.
Hey, Freddie, I got a card I want to trade with you. You might enjoy
Okay.
it.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, you have a card I'd enjoy.
Let me see.
Hands me a red card, discard all your cards. What?
That'd be a fucking kick in the
Oh,
nuts.
here you are. You might like this. There you go. I don't know if it'll be useful or not, but...
I have no idea. It's a card. All right.
So where are we down on the ground, or are we up in the?
You're
we're
totally
not up
on
in
the
town?
ground. You haven't gone
yeah.
through
As I
the
was-
custom search or anything like that.
As I was saying, I have a giant sack of morning after pills. I need to drop them off at the embassy. I won't carry this around with me.
Morning
Why
after pills.
Yeah.
That's a story here.
The door is
I light a cigarette and get comfortable.
I'll be back
Go on.
in like 5 minutes. Well, the door is they fuck a lot. And they breathe a
Oh, I
lot.
gotcha.
So this is for them. It's not a permanent solution, but
No,
Oh,
you got a good week's worth there.
Well, I hate to advocate for drugs or alcohol or violence or insanity to anyone, but they've always worked for me.
so I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
I get comfortable.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I'd jump over, go see Darius or Claire. Say,
No problem. You give a big
Yeah.
stack of morning after pills and a fucking meaningful look, and they're like, "What?" They're, actually, you have to wait a while. They were engaged in coitus when you came.
okay,
out, so
then I'll leave it
Coitus?
with my. I'll leave it. I'll leave it at their door with a note saying, "From Freddy." Have
All
fun
right.
fucking.
By coitus, hold up a fucking donut and a hot dog. Let me explain.
And then I'll jump
They
back.
immediately start taking them as suppositories, not having had instructions on how to properly take them. Well, you got to stop where the baby comes from, right?
No problem. Let's see. TJ, give me a roll. I'm looking for a luck roll here. See if anything really fucked up happened in the brief time that Freddy took his eyes off you guys.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Fucked up roll. Come on, baby. There we go. Fail.
No problem. Freddy, you get back to where they were, There's a tent in the grass. There's a still smoking cigarette sitting there next to the tent in the grass. They appear to be gone.
I tap my bracelet. Wrestling.
Do you have your buzzer on or no? Do you have the loud buzzer on your bracelet, Wrestling? Or
I'm not sure. What would be its default setting?
loud buzzer.
Loud buzzer.
All right, no problem. Freddie, you hear beep 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 from the bushes nearby.
What are you two doing over there?
Shows them hiding in the bushes and laughing their asses off.
Come in, ground control. This is Major Tong.
Wrestling, I'm right there.
Oh, hello.
He's really good at hide and seek.
You're quite sneaky there, Freddie.
All right, what do you want to do?
If we're gonna play hide and seek, we
ready.
gotta take these bracelets off.
Speaking of which, Freddie, can we take these bracelets off?
Yeah.
Ah, you've taken yours off before?
I take it off. Shall I do? Put it back on.
It would have been funny if somebody had stuck like some sort of glue or something. He's like, "Oh God, it's cursed! Tap on the arm!"
What all can we do with these things, Freddie?
Mainly just communicate with each other. I haven't found any other special thing.
I've just been calling it the interstellar Duvaleki. Does it have a proper name?
Not really. Bracelets?
All right.
Intercommunication bracelets? I don't know.
I've been calling it my
Uh,
give yourself away locator.
GPS.
Oh, see, that's why you put it on silent and on vibrate.
I think he's talking about can we be tracked with these?
I walk over to him and hold my wrist out for him to do what he just said.
I do that. I
Vibrate.
do that for him.
Would you like to do it for him as well?
If you want.
I watched to
No.
see what Freddie does first.
No problem. Brady, give me a computer use roll so you can fumble and I can laugh and laugh and laugh.
Well, I've done this before.
Yeah, I know, but you're horrible at computers, despite being the computer guy and having possibly the highest skill of anybody. I've seen you fail more with computers than
Yeah,
not this time. Close,
Barely.
not this time.
Can you teach me what you just did there?
Ooh, Logan's bracelet's
Yeah.
going on. They found you, Logan.
I'm out of here. Didn't even say goodbye. I'm out. See him go back the other way with the
That was his
backpack.
fucking bomb reflexes kicking in. Beep, beep, oh, shit. Haven't seen
You
him
guys
move that quick ever.
know what's that?
Haven't seen him move that fast ever. Must be food.
Oh yeah, he did say I was gonna have food soon. I've got an assistant refill, just so you
Ooh.
guys know.
That sounds sexy.
I'm going to get rid of an I can take it coach, instantly heal up all damage self only.
I will give you anything you want for that.
So I'll give it to you. Just toss out one of your garbage carts.
Accept. Thank you. Sure. Go away. I can take it, coach.
That's actually not a bad one.
Do you want that one?
I have no idea what to use it for. I think you'd be more likely to put it to use than me. I can't repair
I'm not
anything.
that good at doing it.
I play my I can take it, coach. By the way, as you're looking at me, wrestling, my guy has what appears to be a small steel beam sticking out of his chest. Acid burns all over his body, and shrapnel and fire burns.
Oh, that's right.
That's going to leave a mark, mate.
I
Oh,
played
yeah.
the fucking I can take it, coach, and heal up. Jesus.
Here, let me pull that out here for you. Get my foot up here on your leg.
Oh, yeah. I'm tougher. I just remembered.
Oh yeah, you're all wounded. Oh yeah.
We're all fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for pulling that beam out of my chest. Appreciate it.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, I'll show Laston how to do the bracelet thing.
Yeah, I had
Okay.
asked him to teach me what he just did.
Sure, give me a computer use roll after he shows you. There are no actual buttons on it. You just have to grip it in certain places for a certain amount of times.
He feels it.
success.
I'm really thinking about adding one of those extra fucking screen things. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's easy to have Roll20 on one screen and okay. So I made it.
Mm-hmm. These days, extra screens seem to be cheap.
I think we have one floating around.
Mm-hmm.
So we can talk to each other through this thing,
I have,
through the interstellar message board, and we can talk to each other through it like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else we can do with it?
You can text message.
Show me how to talk to you with this.
I show him how to do it. I
It'll
demonstrate.
be a computer use roll whenever you decide to pull it off. But
Okay.
All right. I look angry at my piece of electronics.
he has to intimidate his computers into
I
working.
attempt to make it to work. Nah, it says fuck off. All right.
So, Logan, I had used this once before,
Mm-hmm.
like in my second session, and I think when I used it, you described it as like kind of a Minority Report kind of interface that popped up.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how I was?
Hello thing.
So when I went to that screen, where does it take me exactly? Do I get a menu, or does it take me directly to the forum board?
Forum board. Yeah.
So
basically,
there.
it's just a super secure way of the PCs to always be in communication and have in-game communications while they're out of game. That's pretty much it.
Basically, it's plot proof unless you fuck up somehow. Like give it away to someone.
Yeah.
No. Does it have does it work through voice commands? Like my old Alexa did?
No.
So,
no. But the good news is, unlike your old Alexa, the CIA doesn't get a free hack with it.
Oh. Alexa, are you the CIA?
So, Freddie, I think I remember reading that you found a way to encrypt these things, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you load any more programs onto this thing?
Such as
whatever I ask you to design?
Such as
something that allows me to modify my configure.txt file?
What do you want to? What do you want to do?
I want to hack my profile, Freddie.
What profile?
My profile. In a Mormon simulation, I must have a profile or some kind of config file.
That's not how it works.
Are you sure?
Yes. These are just communication bracelets. That's all they do.
So when you encrypted it, you loaded this onto there somehow, right?
Yeah.
All right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to create a file that allows me to interface with this thing through a voice command, and it allows me to access my profile files.
Oh, voice command would be great.
If you can get me that, she'll be apples.
All right, well, I need several samples of your voice so it can recognize what you say. Then I need to program it, which will take a while. And yeah.
All right.
All right. I bring up like some long text, like a play or something.
Well, unfortunately, that's not. His talking is really weird, and he says different things different ways and shit. So pretty much, you're gonna have to just set his to record for a long ass while, and then get it off him later because it'll be like, oh, just it says illegible gibberish, and they'll bring up the screen.
No. What I'll do is I'll get him to read a text.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, but
I can tell you some stories and give you some words of wisdom.
No. You'll read the words the way they're written, not in the other way. Yeah.
You sure you don't want me to tell you some stories?
I'm sure. Look,
I was just thinking. I had this dream where I was
just read this text.
All right,
just some random forum post.
All right, I'll
That's like
read
a
it.
really long
If you're
post.
traveling in a time machine and you're eating corn on the cob, I don't think it's going to affect things one way or another. But here's the point I'm trying to make. Corn on the cob sure fucking is good, eh?
I don't think there's an A in there, but carry on.
Oh, yeah.
And keep
Sometimes
doing that for
you
like
have to march
half
right
an
in there and demand your rights, even if you don't know what your rights are, Freddie, or the person is who you're talking to. Then on the way out, slam the door.
Brady, give me a computer roll at half.
Okay. If this works, I'll be amazed.
We'll all be amazed.
Oh, fail.
It says error.
You want to re-roll?
Voice sample not
If you want to
recognized.
give me a reroll for this, sure.
Yes.
Okay. I'll do it. You can have
Whatever.
show you this. Okay, reroll. Oh, but huh. Okay.
I missed it. Pops up.
Authentic Australian gibberish recognized.
Nice.
Well done, Freddie.
It
You're
appears
welcome.
that he may be the only person who, besides from maybe Pete, if Pete started just going into gibberish mode, who can possibly ever use that bracelet. Everybody else will be like, open window. Command not recognized. Boy, yeah, open the goddamn window, Sheila. Command recognized.
You're a smart one, Freddie. I'll feel bad for all the people that haven't met you yet.
I walk over to
Okay.
Freddie.
Yeah.
Next.
All right. Read this. I've shown the syntax.
I read the text in my
It's a lot easier.
English.
All right. Let me try it again.
You're full.
Oh, there we go.
He barely pulls it off again.
Awesome.
So, yeah, you guys now right in the voice command for opening stuff, but you have a special, like you have to say the name, like instead of, I'm not going to say the name for the horrible
It'll be, I'll set the command as Mr. Firestarter.
There you go.
That'll be the command.
So that once you say Mr. Firestarter, then your commands follow that. So Mr. Firestarter, please open up a window so I can type. So make a note of that. That'll be fun role play later. Anyway, the guards are not watching you guys because you seem to be having fun just standing around off on your own, and they don't know if you're waiting for somebody or they don't know what you're doing, and that makes them a bit nervous. And
I
plus,
smile and wave to one of them.
Do you want to head out into the woods there, Freddie, and see what we find?
If you want to go there, let's go.
Yeah, why are we here, Freddie?
I don't know.
Explore. Explore. Yeah, that's what we're here for, Freddie. We're here to explore. Find out what
Yes.
mysteries are out there.
All right,
Ruined
look. Whatever
Hey.
you do, don't chop down any trees. Don't kill anything.
Is that this entire place?
I think it's just the forest.
So we need to get the fuck out of this forest. This forest is awful. This is not a forest.
Okay. Let's go.
What if somebody tries to kill you, Freddie? Are you allowed to kill it?
I don't know.
Oh, what the fuck?
Do you
there's
wanna...
your map, Freddie. Now,
Yeah.
pretty much as long as you stay out of any of these cities, then you won't need to speak whatever fucked up languages that they
Yeah.
seem to speak.
So I limber up. So we're just going to do a lot of running if someone tries to kill us.
All right, where do you want to go then? Whatever you do, don't go there.
Well, I think we're going to have to do a lot of traveling if you want to wander around the forest here, and I don't think we're necessarily geared up to go wandering into the forest, and we probably don't have any food on us, and I just pulled a steel beam out of your chest.
You look at me, I have a giant backpack. Looks to be the type you would take into the woods to go camping with. Let's go, I got you. This is what I do.
All right.
He does computers. I do camping.
You got your camping gear on you?
Max.
I just assumed that was what you guys were carrying around your butt plug stash with.
Yeah, he's into the butt plug. I just do camping.
All right. Division of labor. I get it.
Camping, computers, money.
All right. Interesting.
Well, we're going to searching for new markets.
So you want us to not go that direction, so let's go the opposite of that direction.
To the other city, where we won't be able to speak their language.
Well, have you found out if there's anywhere here that does speak this language?
Well,
Yes.
we can ask that Puddlefoot to come along.
Do you have money to pay him?
Let me check here. Got a few blood notes, I think.
So, this place, I point at the map, does speak our language. Problem is, they hate humans and will kill all of us. Or so I've been told.
Speak our language, but they hate us. Interesting.
Yeah. Or
All right.
so I've been told.
Who told you that? Who
Puddlefoot.
told you this?
Puddlefoot.
Puddlefoot told you this. Puddlefoot, the only translator, told you that the other people who speak our language are the ones who want to kill us.
Yes.
Puddlefoot. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you trust that Puddlefoot isn't telling you that just so he is now officially the only person on this plane that can translate for us?
3.5.
Just the 3. So I'm thinking we go find out if that's really true.
Yeah, I don't have enough money on me to pay him. I think I only have a few blood notes left here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're ill prepared to go wandering around this place, mate. Plus, wherever we go, we can't speak their fucking language.
Yeah, that's why I say we head toward the ones who do speak our language and find out if they really do want to kill us.
Is this the ones that are to the north?
Yeah.
That's the Fae Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to go fucking around with the Fae.
Have you encountered the Fae before?
No.
No.
Well, besides Puddlefoot.
I left out a couple
So
of
he's a Fae.
Yes.
So the Fae, who's the only one who speaks our language, as well as all the rest of his people, told us that his people will kill us.
Yeah.
So why is he here? And willing to negotiate or speak for us?
Apparently, he was exiled or something, and is here now because this city is neutral, so to speak. So anyone's allowed here, and they won't kill him.
So is it possible to waylay him and take him to the Fae as an offering?
But then we won't have.
I wouldn't want to do that. He seems like a nice bloke.
All right. I don't trust him.
All right. What about this? Let's attempt to go speak to those lovely people over there and ask them what they know about Fae.
They don't speak our language.
We can try and speak their language. Look, I know those people over there. They speak Finnish. Let's try and speak Finnish to them.
Do you just try and speak Finnish?
Let's get. Maybe we should get Puddlefoot first. We'll have him ask them our questions, and we'll study him.
No.
See if he's lying to us.
I'll study him. All right.
So we got to go through the guards to get up to Puddlefoot, right?
No, we'll call him down.
What?
Oi, Puddlefoot!
No, what? No. I walk over to the cards, show him the card.
The guards
Then
try
okay,
making a listen roll. One of the guards goes, and he tells somebody else who goes and gets on the elevator, and they go on up.
I go over to them smiling and offer them cigarettes, laughing like I understood their joke.
They're they light up, and there's some backslapping going on and stuff. Everybody's
That's right, mates. You know you're getting old when you start having dry dreams and wet farts.
I don't know where you get these from, but here's another card. So anyway, and it's true.
I smoke with them.
No problem. Yeah.
I make sure to nod at the stuff they're saying.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, coming down the elevator is Puddlefoot. He looks a lot like Dobby, the house elf. He's about 80 centimeters tall, hairy, brown skin, ugly, dressed in rags. He has a couple of wooden knitting needles sticking out of his belt. And he comes over and he goes, "How y'all doing?"
Dobby, how's it hanging, mate?
Oh, it's hanging good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
I heard you wanted to hire me.
Yeah, maybe. We wanted to have a chat with you. You remember Freddie here? This is Colburn.
Hi, Colburn. How y'all doing, boy?
Doing pretty good. We were just showing Colburn around here, giving him the lay of the land, and we were telling him how knowledgeable you are and how you can speak so many languages.
Sure enough. Tell you what, I need to get 3 blood notes from you, or 300 teeth.
Yeah, mate. Here, why don't you have 3? Here you go, 3 blood notes and 50 teeth.
Cheers for the day. Great.
All right. There you go.
So what do you want to know?
And 50 what?
Teeth. I show him the small ones.
Yeah, they're other notes and stuff. All the notes are like printed on paper, kind of irregular. Like somebody we'll make this printing thing work yet.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, they did their best to put in some things to make it harder to counterfeit, but it's crude. So
you were telling us about the Fey lands up to the north before, but
why
don't you tell us a little bit more about that again?
Sure, come on, let's go over here, away from all these crowds and stuff, so we don't get in the way.
Right, you are, mates. Yeah, I give the guards another cigarette before I go.
The guards say something. He's like, they're saying thank you.
I tried to actually understand what they just said.
Sure. Go for finish. Finish.
Is that what they just said?
They actually said thank you very much. Wrestling, they're like, I fucked your mom.
Oh. I hope she got a drink out of it first.
Right. Puddlefoot takes you guys off to the side.
I need to get rid of an assistant reroll or assistant refill.
I'll take it.
All right, here, let me give that to you. Just go ahead and discard something.
Okay.
I'm going to have NPC draw 4 cards with Puddlefoot.
All right. He's yours until the sun goes down, he tells you.
Can you put us on the other map?
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to play a training time. Can I play it to get a check and finish?
Sure.
Doesn't it have to be a skill above the...
I don't know.
It says consult the GM, so he may shoot down my hopes and dreams.
With Puddlefoot here, I don't care. You can have a check and finish.
Okay. Was it Finnish or Russian?
Well,
were they both languages in this realm?
No.
So I remember I wrote down Russian before.
The languages of this realm
is Finnish and some other Eastern European language.
Yep. Puddlefoot will speak it for you, so everybody can try a linguistics roll if you wish. linguistics to make out. And yes, I've actually researched all these languages, and no, none of them are related to jack shit that exists everywhere.
Okay,
It's
it
close enough
is-
to Russian, says Freddie.
TJ, you burned through a lot of paws on the last mission, right?
So many.
Here, I got a card for you. You probably want to trade me what you got.
Let's see.
His asshole's still.
It's an insta hero. You can play it right now. I get another hero point.
Wow.
Yep.
That's the most generous thing anyone's ever done.
Let's play that shit right now.
Well, if I already wasn't at 20, I might not have been so generous.
You know what, Tim? Have a refill. Assistant refill.
Fucking
There you go. Refill your hand.
yay.
Right, you guys have no idea what the other strange language is.
One of the
so you-
PC's magic item disappears immediately. The only exemptions are the PCs that have invested permanent essence into it. The magic item to disappear goes in this order: PC who drew the card. I have none. Then all the PCs, then the PC stash. Enjoy.
So, do any of you PCs have magic item? He said, looking at Freddy because he knows the R2 doesn't.
Well, I know Aston does.
Let me
Oh,
double
that's
check.
I'm happy to roll you.
I've got the armband that tells me if humanoids are within 100 meters, but I think that might have been tech because that was from XO23.
That was tech then.
Okay. Let's see.
XO23 does not deal in magic.
I got a dwarven sword hidden in my pocket.
I've
I got trump cards on me.
Trump cards,
Yeah,
definitely.
no, I have spares. I have one spare trump, so mine will go away.
See, I'm telling you, it wouldn't hurt to just mass produce trumps for a while, but then they'll let your other studies slack. Oh, what to do? So he says, all right. Now, is anybody here really crazy? He asks.
I look
Crazy
at
like a fox.
Colburn. I look at Colburn.
Trade me a card, Colburn.
Sure.
There you go.
Damn it. Hold on. I need to open this page. Yeah. And out of the way. There you go, buddy.
I believe you have to keep that to the end of the adventure, but he's trying. Here, Colburn, you look like you could use this too. Trade me anything.
What? Which one's going to be better? All right, I guess I'll go with that one.
Hey, Puddlefoot, I don't believe in astrology myself. I'm a Sagittarius and we're skeptical.
I don't know what that is. So you were asking about the Fey lands to the north.
Yeah, tell us about the Feylands and all that.
Sure, you still got the map?
Yeah, I'd pull it out.
Pull it on out here, boy. He does a better Hick accent than I do. Basically, it's all Hick is what English is in this zone.
You smoke Puddlefoot?
Only after sex.
Oh, all right then.
He looked really sad for some reason. Anyway, if you go through the northern Drowan woods and through the Cockburn forest, you somehow manage to live in there, then you get to the Quagmire, and it's ruled by the folk, and they're the Fae, but it's ruled by the gentry. So you want to really watch out there because they are cruel. You may even join the wild hunt. Hunt.
So are those people part of the Fae?
Oh, yeah. They look a lot like you guys, but their ears are pointed, and so everybody kills them.
So as soon as he says that they're cruel, I'm kind of studying him for tells and stuff. I'd like to use my empathy to tell if he's trying to bullshit me.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and give me empathy. He's a hard on sleep guy. You're a full on him. He's not trying to...
I failed.
He is a fucking slippery one, he is. It's hard to tell where he's coming from.
Let me try.
He's like, yeah.
Mhm.
He's a slippery one. He is.
I'm
He's,
glaring and like,
he's as slippery as a greased Scotsman.
how about that?
He seems a little bit afraid for some reason. Maybe he's afraid you're out of money. He says,
Okay,
but
well,
anyway, in the quagmire, that's where they live. That's all they got.
Mhm. Mhm.
They really, you see, the reason that they don't like the people is because the people drove them back to there. And some people say that that's all that's left
Mhm. Mhm.
of their lands. And so they really hate them. But they're
So-
not strong enough to go after them, especially since the Kingdom of Blood, it's got its vampires. And the Democratic Iron Republican Kingdom, they got their clockwork. And the Zamora, they got the mages and the Tarn Riders.
Mhm. Mhm. Now, do any of the Fae also live in the Mountains of Death outside the Quagmire?
He has an odd expression across his face. His eyes get a little bit big. He inhales sharply and he turns a little bit purplish. He goes,
You all right there?
"Oh, live in the mountains of nothing lives in the mountains of death. I'll give you a hint. It's in the name.
Oh, all right, all right. Very
Anybody
deadly.
goes in there, you go to mountains of death when you're tired of living. Nobody comes back from the mountains of death.
I see.
That's right.
And are there any Fae that have moved into the Cockburn Forest?
Now they got the relics there, the statue relics, and they attack stuff if it gets too close. It makes kind of a barricade to keep them back. It's got
statues
a
do?
bunch what?
The statues do?
Well, kind of reanimates armor and stuff. I heard it even can animate armor people's wearing, then they end up fighting themselves or each other.
Can you go through the Cockburn Forest and avoid these statues safely?
Nah, they're set up in a line and stuff. And if you kill it, then it comes back later because, but if you do that, then the humans will all be really mad at you because there's a lot. They put in some gear work, some magic, and some weird vampire mojo into it. It's the only thing the three kingdoms can agree on is fucking the Fae.
What's the radius of the no-kill rule?
Oh, well, you're talking here in the Drowan? Once you get outside of the red things, yeah, like little flag, then you're probably safe, but it's best to go another half day beyond just to make sure. I'd go a full day outside of it if I were you. Because you can never tell, because they put them up on what they think, but there could be some of the silvers getting further out, you know what I mean? But they always stay in the drone, but the drone is huge. I mean, because the Dirk, they only come up a certain way on their fancy trains and stuff, the big steams. They only come up, but they're not allowed to take them in the forest. Only carts allowed.
Are there any ruins or unexplored places that you're aware of?
I'm not really sure about that. There's been rumored that down in Blackbriar somewhere, the folks got themselves a hidden temple to their dark god.
These animated statues from Cockburn Forest, are they in? Are they only in that forest, or are they in Blackbriar too?
No, only in Cockburn, because the only way you can get to the quagmire is going through the Colburn, because nothing's going to go through the Badlands, and the bog of reindeer is way too dangerous because the dead don't stay dead there. They lie in the graves and they lure you in. You can sometimes see the lights on That's how I got to here. I came through the Kingdom of Blood years ago when I was really young. I knew I didn't want to live with the Fae, and I thought maybe since I learned to speak these other languages and stuff, I would come work here instead. And it's a little bit better. I don't get as many beatings here.
Why would
And
they
I get
beat you? You're one of them.
That's not how the Fae work, boy. No. No. There's a whole hierarchy. It's not just one clan called the Fae. No, they got lots of different stuff. And these beat on them, and then the trolls, they work for these, and all kind of shit. Plus, they got the courts and stuff. They got the summer and winter, and they're always after each other. Know what I'm saying?
Not really, but okay.
All right. It's your money. What else you want to know? I'm happy to tell you what. Give me empathy rolls on him.
Okay, I made that one.
Gently amused, except for Colburn. Colburn, he's fucking holding back something. You're not sure why.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
You gotta fucking cut him open and find that shit. You're gonna get to it.
Andy, pretty sure that's what he's full of.
Mm-hmm. he seems, for you other two, he seems a little bit amused, but he's happy to be working. This is some easy work. There's no walking. You guys are sitting around under a tree like Charlie Manson before he goes out and commits more murder.
Is there anybody in town who needs anything transported to another location?
Hey, that's what all these caravans do. Each kingdom's got their own deal. Yeah, they got a lot of interesting stuff for sale here, but here it's more expensive because this is where the prices are all up here and stuff. But if you know, because you guys are some of them Doras and stuff, I'm willing to bet because you talk funny and you dress.
Wait. You know what a Dora is?
Sure. Yeah, here they're called dying ones, but I get around. I talk to a lot of people. You think you're the first people from other places who needed translating? I am the best translaticator ever, and I've been working this tree for a couple 100 years.
Are there any other Doras in this place?
Some come, some go. I wouldn't tell them about you, and I ain't going to tell you about them if there are.
Oh. Hey,
sure enough,
is there a barbershop around in any of the cities?
I get asked that a surprising amount. Actually, I was thinking about taking up haircutting myself, and everybody said, no, it's just not the same. They want some guy named Mem or some shit. And I said, look, I'll learn to fucking cut hair if it's that goddamn popular with you people.
So where did you say, so where is it rumored Clem is at?
Yeah, it ain't. I don't know what in the fuck he is, but they keep bringing it up.
You ever see anything for sale around here that looks like a large candy cane and it's like white and red and blue swirlies?
He says, yes, I did. I saw that about 50-some years ago. It got bought up. It was surprising just how much it was worth. I don't remember, but it was a lot of money at the time. And I said, look, if you guys like those kind of poles, I can paint them for you. And they said, it's not the same. And I said, God damn it. How would you know what kind of pole I can make? And I said, what's it for? And they said, it's a butt plug, and it'll go up your butt if you don't shut the fuck up. And I said, all right, I'll zip it. And I zipped it. And that was that.
Do you remember who bought it?
Some guy.
Who was it that sold it here?
Different guy.
Is he still here?
No, that's a long time ago. You guys tend to live short, brutish, violent lives.
But I mean, there wasn't a. Who was?
What I'm talking about? Crazy eyes one over there and all the birds and shit.
Who was the? So it wasn't one of the merchants here that sold it.
No. Because sometimes the Doras, they meet up with each other, but it ain't often. They don't seem to get along. And then a couple of them died once because the Silvers got them when they was fighting and the feuding and the fussing and the tussling, and then they took them out. Their corpses got dumped over the side. And I mean, I went to check on them and maybe make sure that they didn't have any valuables. But
does gold have any value here?
Not much at all. You know what does though? What's really super valuable here? Amazingly valuable here?
New things.
That's right. I told you that last time. You still ain't brought nothing. I don't know why the fuck you think you're a merchant.
I'm not.
Yeah, you can sell gold here, but it's not the best place to sell it.
What's valuable here?
New stuff.
Things. Yeah,
New
something
things.
too that they don't have.
New things.
Sure enough.
Right.
They also this place specializes in selling certain magical items and stuff. That's where your conjurating and your aberration and your different schools and stuff learn. They sit like
they got. He showed us around the market here before. They got a shit ton of magic items you can buy.
That's
How
Flying
does
trucks
one
and shit like that.
learn about conjurating and constructing?
Ooh, I'll be right back. I just remembered something. Learn about it. It comes automatic. You're right back.
Freddie, do you remember if they had like a hotel or the equivalent of a bed and breakfast here?
Yeah, it's very expensive.